Vale, es que teníamos que hacer misiones. Pues que no aceptamos ninguna de este hombre.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Háblame del
Of all
magistrado.
those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate.
Vale, hay un magistrado que apoya la causa del Arisen verdadero, o sea, yo.
Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace.
El magistrado de cada una de las otras la ley. Como resultado, ahora se encuentra en una celda bajo el palacio.
Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release?
Claro.
I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Vale, la vamos a hacer.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Era abajo.
Hail, friend. I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week with no one. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken...
Ok. ¿Eh? Vale, ya lo haré esto.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Hostia, pues el pozo tenía buena pinta, no te voy a engañar. Buena, Pong. Hostia, hay que celebrarlo más entonces. ¿Cómo sé quién es? Baldar. Aquí no hay nadie. ¿Por qué me pega?
Am I expected to simply accept this? Absurd!
Wait. Sí, ponía que me dejaban pasar, ¿no? ¿Cuál es el último punto de guardado? Tendrá sistema de...
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Tendrá sistema de esconderse. Y acabo de encontrar esto. Probamos.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are... Aha!
El Arisen.
Then we are presented with have you proof that you are arisen?
El pecho.
They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen. And what befell him? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to... Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd. That said, if you know of a place with a mound, tell me. I suspected as much. Then we are
Son, I'm nodding off where I stand.
Y ahora tengo que encontrar un lugar con muchos libros. Maravilloso. Vas a ver, tanto lío para eso, tío. Hola.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend.
Encantado.
What say you? Would you care to live here in my
Venga.
Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on...
¿Y qué me aporta tu casa?
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while
Oh, ok.
we can. We must
Vale,
rest,
pues
though the sun is still up.
durante una semana in-game tenemos... Durante una semana in-game tenemos para dormir gratis. Volver a tal, mientras. Vamos a ir a Harvey.
Well met, sir. How am I to... So just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's...
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called...
Is that right? Then I expect you did it once afore, eh?
My apologies for the chiefs, yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only...
More there, master! Saurians!
¿Dónde?
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk. Well done. See you've been drenched. Fly off as soon as you can.
Ah, la cola es el punto débil. Nice. No sabía cuál era el punto débil. Y ahora lo sé.
The Saurians are no more. That's twice you've come. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into... How many times have we said none are to tread there? There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Bueno, pues amigo, no hubieras entrado, es que claro.
To muck things up.
Jonas!
Ala.
Surely there's no need for...
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Uy, Jonas, eres un racista tú de los gatos.
Seems to me beastrens go causing problems.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
¿Desaparecieron los cuerpos? Sí. Había que un día lootearlos, bueno.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim,
Hablar más
as a
de
true Arisen, I
más
bear
sobre
word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's Dorchester most from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come night. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
Más
This task is our
infiltraciones.
responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
Quiet here. Are brigands lurking about?
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Piloto automático fui.
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for—
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord, if someone were to overhear—
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word
Bueno, amigo,
against
¿quién
me.
sabe?
Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers.
O sea, no puedo hacer nada aquí. Parece una puerta eso, ¿no? Joder. Y yo pensando que estaba buguez esto.
Surely none more important than this. I speak.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your...
Pues sí que te escondes.
Well,
Wilhelmina.
yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
¿Quién eres? Oh my god, Wilhelmina. Oh my god, Wilhelmina,
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
What the fuck, Wilhelmina?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady
Ojo.
supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
Ojo, Wilhelmina.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
¿Por qué me ayudaste?
I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
Carnet de Mirmecoleón. Wilhelmina vino en tu ayuda. Pero por ahora nos piramos.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
I'm a man of leisure. At least my back's
Ah, eso es el... ¿Cómo se llama?
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Así es, Aicea.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures? Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its set, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him.
Someone
Okay.
must have the answers.
Una
Wesley.
misión más.
If we ask around, we might just find them.
Ese hombre necesita esculturas para su museo. Parece que hay un escultor no sé dónde. Oh! Let's go, cabrón.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which... Let me see. It reads, "Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor. I fear such a partnership would only portend, at any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is... I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray.
Queen.
Anillo de devengo. Nueva partida. Lo han hecho. Se celebra. Hostia, ¿qué hago con el oro abierto, tú? ¿Qué hago con el puto oro abierto? Fuera. Si no, me va a petar el juego. Tanta cosa abierta, no. Vamos a hacer todo esto. Se celebra que ahora puedes hacer más de una partida.
If our
prayers are not heeded. What hope have... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May for... Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of the children we care for here at the... Malcolm, his name is. This building's very old. It could... Might I impose on you?
What we need now is information. The question is, where to find it?
Where could Malcolm... Perhaps you could try asking the...
What would you ask of me? I've naught left to offer.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Vale,
Malcolm's
hola.
been really into it. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen.
It's a tricky situation.
Chaos in the world.
A moment's prayer can do a... Good day, sir. A moment's prayer can...
No, niña.
Is Malcolm... We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to...
We'd best report back.
Vale. Joder, el único sitio en el que no entré, macho. Bueno, claro, por eso no encontré el sitio. ¿Y dónde está Kendrick ahora?
Vault say. Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned.
Aquí estás.
I believe I can...
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge... Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps... Come, I fear there's not a... Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Vamos. Es aquí, ¿no? Donde estaba yo antes. Pero claro, por ahí yo no quepo.
I believe this is the place. Look, there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage... Let us make haste.
Let us be thorough. Scrupulous investigation is the cornerstone of any adventure.
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
Vale, por aquí se puede bajar y esta puerta está cerrada, ¿no? O sea... Sí, claro.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret works.
Truly?
Let's go.
Perhaps we ought to take a look.
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide. Right you are.
La biblioteca que le va a cundir al tío este.
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of... Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be... Might I ask that you not share the existence of this? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone who can appreciate it. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may... Let's investigate this place's secret.
Ok, toma.
The books ne'er seem...
Vale, yo ya sé a quién traer. O sea que... Vamos a pillar los libros que por lo que vemos hay...
You're always good for a laugh.
que había algo aquí. Ugh.
Some variety would be nice if we must fight.
Hostia, claro, es que la tipa matando matando arañas a hachazos.
Now here's a surprise.
Venga, nice, de puta madre.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Well, have you found some place I
La
might
grita la mala caritativa.
to guide me outside, then? If you can.
Le cuesta, pero viene.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of...
Nice. Vale.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Por desgracia, sí, toma.
I thank you. Pray, take this.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Y 7000.
A job well done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim.
Coronación.
All shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we will...
Vale, espérate. Espérate. Esta. Y vamos a ir al oráculo. Nah, hacemos otra.
There is much we ought to tend to.
La
For some
mascarada.
time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter from... But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will... Here. This should suffice to help. Take care, your Majesty. There is one. Masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part with...
Pero ¿qué es vestirse de forma adecuada, tío? No sé qué es vestirse de forma adecuada. Es que no sé qué es vestirse de forma adecuada. Perfecto, gracias y muchas gracias de nuevo.
It seems you must attend the palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title.
Vale. Era esta casa de aquí.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Túnica. Y en el piso de arriba. En esta acá, esta era. Pantalones. Equipamiento. Máscara. Túnica. Pantalones.
Must be my winter coat growing in.
The masquerade is already underway, sir.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker, see?
You ought not.
¿Qué tengo que hacer en esta misión? Porque cuidado. Deberías asistir al baile de la máscara y buscar la oportunidad de acercarte al falso Sobran para poder entrar en el salón de baile. Primero desvestirte con ropa adecuada y ponerte la máscara.
Abandon your post.
Children of the fair. Only we drink more wine.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we'll see the end of the age of proxies.
Indeed. Would seem our sub. Surely these extravagances can't.
What brings you here? I'm frightfully busy. No time for...
Why, no.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
Jesús. ¿Cómo coño me voy a enterar yo de eso? Mira. Es que... A ver, es un juego complicado cuanto menos, ¿eh? El exilio, cúralo todo.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like.
In here.
Otra vez esta, las vas a lavar.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina.
We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel.
Oh!
Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Ojo.
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check.
Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
Por eso te da una
That
conversación
will
diferente.
do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
Pero lo dice de ironía, ¿no? ¿Sabe que somos nosotros o no? Porque si no, no
Come
entiendo por
see
qué
me
nos
in my
ayuda, ¿sabes?
bordelry when you're sewing. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight.
Nice.
Here we are.
Siempre entro por esta puerta.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... Well, he is merely Desa's puppet then. 'Tis likely, even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus. He seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen Regent Disa
Bien,
appears to
bien.
be working in concert with this Phasus fellow, but what precisely is their aim? I know not what to make of it.
Vale. Y ahora sí. A ver si me sale. Ahí estamos.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Aught shall change once we have... If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's mystique for some time now, it seems she has... What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur... This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the... Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young... I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key.
Vale. Vamos al mapa. A ver dónde es. Aquí. Ok, vale, pues vamos a ir. Ogro. hagas focus a mí, déjame.
Tis a foe worthy of caution. More to save our best one.
Look out, Risen! We're under attack! It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? I am well aware of the particulars.
First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance, which will prove a much easier target when lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed.
Con el arquero no te cune tanto. ¡Hullo! ¡Eh!
The enemy slows. Perhaps we'll tire them out.
We must make the most of this opportunity. A focused attack or end this foe.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength.
We ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
A ver, igual por aquí también se llega, vamos a ir. ¡Hostias! Casi lo lío.
Come on then. Let's look there. Methinks I spy aught of you.
We ought to take a closer look.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
We have no means of exploiting
Vale,
our
gracias.
enemy's weakness.
Y esta cueva.
'Tis our first time in this place. We would do well to be wary.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind.
Where'd you scurry off to? Where'd you scurry off to?
I'm gonna win.
Cagaste, amigo.
You'll not get past me.
Get back here.
You'll not get past me. You'll not get past me. This one shaking.
Get back here. Come on.
medio y vete a pegarte con la gente, tío.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Pray, follow me.
Vale, primero abajo, tenemos un cofre. Hostia, el kit. 2400 monedas. Espérate, porque esto pesa que no tiene ningún tipo de sentido. Vale, vamos a combinar flechas explosivas. Y no tenemos nada más. Ojo. Se viene. Estiletes, armas para vender, porque no... Y escudo, que a lo mejor le viene bien a nuestra amiga Shadowheart. Efectivamente. Para Shadowheart. Ah, no. No es mejor, no. Que lo guarde por ahora. Que lo vamos a terminar vendiendo. Toma. Estuvo muy bien.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
Y... a... ¿Por qué van todos desnudos, tío? Zozo. Mira el Zozo.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
Contratar. Sí. Por nuestra amiga Alexis, que ha estado muy bien. Un minotauro. ¿Podremos con él? Wait. ¡Hostia! ¿Cuál es la parte débil? No sabemos, ¿no? La mano. La mano esa desprotegida.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Los cuernos.
An opening. Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Que Shadowheart está bugged.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Ahora vamos.
Master, watch out! When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it. How are we meant to attack it without hindering it? My aim is true.
Vale. Arco de cazador y gorra de penacho. Arco de cazador es peor, a ver, supongo. Y la gorra es la misma. La gorra es la misma. O sea que esta la tengo mejorada. Fucking go, cabrón. Y por encima parece que estamos cerca del objetivo. No sé si se puede llegar por aquí, si no,
I just had a
pero...
thought. We've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Thieves do allow for a greater range of cooperative tactics.
Qué guapo este sitio, ¿no? Buah, es que visualmente es una locura el juego, ¿eh? Aldea sin nombre. Por la puta cara. Aldea sin nombre. Asentamiento misterioso. ¡Buff! 8 horas de directo llevo.
You there? Are you looking to enter the village?
Sí, estoy intentando entrar, claramente.
Friend. What's wrong? There's no business to be had here. That's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen?
You best go else. There's no business to be had here.
No seeing you about. You the outside? Come on.
Mi señora habló de vos.
I have something real nice.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Whatever could you want from me?
Hostia, hay una construcción enorme aquí de repente.
I'll go and open the chest.
I'm not in.
Mansión del viejo hidalgo.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition. I trust you are enjoying yours. If you have any questions, ask away. I shall be glad to reach. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are, of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my approval. Is there aught else you care to ask?
Dime qué sabes de mí.
You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont. And you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a Is there aught else you care to ask?
Háblame sobre falso sobre Arthur.
Arthur, you say. I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my once mastered. 'Twill allow you to fail.
Joder, macho.
We shall await you here, Master.
Sí, bueno. Pues venga, vamos allá. Bien. Hombre, no. Pero no sé por qué salta. Salta solo el personaje, porque yo no le estoy dando la X ahora nada. Pero cuando llega al borde... Salta solo. El personaje cuando llega a un borde de un acantilado y está corriendo, salta automáticamente. O sea, yo no quiero saltar ahí, yo quiero ir hacia adelante. Pero no lo hace. Pero esto va a llevar tiempo, menos mal que en YouTube lo subo recortado, porque si no... Si no, Jesús. Vale, no llevo tanto tiempo. Hostias.
You made it after all.
Claro que sí.
Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you.
Háblame sobre su gran señuelo.
Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say, but I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what his real name is Dara. He was one of us, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask?
Háblame sobre Dara.
For all this, Dara was in line to become the next Thief Maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest, or so the title fell. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life, and me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Ahora, ahí está. Hola, Brent.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen.
Francis
Have you
Urano.
divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the... But hold a moment. Does this man... I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same... Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any... Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the... A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my...
So, false sovereign operates...
Atisbo de dragón. What? Atisbo del dragón. Si usas el objeto conocido como atisbo de dragón, podrás ver las lascas del despertar en tu mapa. Sin embargo, ten en cuenta que el número y la ubicación de las lascas que se pueden encontrar cambiarán con el tiempo. Recoge 3 lascas del despertar y se combinarán para formar una piedra de despertar. Un poderoso artefacto capaz de devolver la vida a los muertos. What? ¿Y dónde está? Ok. Y vamos a guardar y volver a la pantalla del título. Estoy cansadito. He hecho 9 horas de directo. Así que yo creo que it's time to stop un poquito.